If you told me I would be running my own business, I would have been like, fuck up. 10 years ago, I almost became homeless. Maybe I was homeless. Everything I'm building is gotta come from scratch. I find myself in a lot of white spaces, explain myself a lot. Remarks like, why are you the chosen one?
Only been a few hours, but it felt like days. Only been days, but it felt like months. When gone for a year, only go like once. Life moves fast when you do what you want.
XOXO, my love is very special. If you want it, you can have it. But don't take me for granted. So much things I did not say. I'm from Portmore, that's in JA. We can do it on that beach there. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Rock it, set it, rock it, set it, rock it, set it, rock it, set it. Back shot, somehow you got extra. Forget me not when it's sweet. Yo,
Sorry to interrupt your watching, but I had to. What's poppin', baddies, and welcome back to another Bomba Clap video. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Nonisha, and if you already do, hey bitch. Before we go on with this video, I want to start by saying that this video is purely meant to inspire people. If you're doubting to give up on your dreams, this is the confirmation to never ever give up on your dreams. Keep reaching, and in the end, you will reach your goal. So when I started my business, I had a lot of naysayers. A lot of people were telling me like, this is not gonna have success, your idea is fake, yada yada yada. And I was like, what the fuck? I haven't even started yet. How the fuck y'all gonna tell me? And I'm the type of bitch, I'm okay with feedback, but you know, my higher self was telling me like, this ain't feedback, bitch. These are projections. Projections because other people want to live out their dreams but are afraid to do so. And when they see you living out your dream, they're gonna be like, I don't think you can do that. But you know, with the years, I've gained so much confidence within myself. I've gotten to a point that the trust I have within myself is not possible for anybody else to bring me down. My discernment was telling me like, bitch, this is a good idea. I was just chasing that all the way. And with the grace of God, nobody can stop me. No. And like, feedback isn't always a thing you want to hear, but sometimes it's necessary. But you gotta distinguish like, what is feedback and what are projections. And I've gained like a super clear understanding within that. When you feel like something is placed within your heart and that is for you, with the grace of God, nobody can stop you. Like, period. And that also brings us to imposter syndrome. That is something I've struggled with in the past too. And right now I could have been like, you know what? I'm gonna wait till I have the luxury car, I have the big house, and I can prove to people that I know how to do business. But if we're being honest, who the fuck I gotta prove shit to? Ain't nobody gotta prove shit to except for myself. The only person I have something to prove to is myself. I don't gotta prove nothing to other people. And apart from that, say it, don't spray it, okay? And apart from that, I am a self-made bitch. So everything I'm building is gotta come from scratch. I ain't got no rich parents. I ain't got no trust fund. My people ain't got money. So, and that's all cool, you know, because financially, I've been taking care of myself since I was like 17, 18. I always had a hustle on the side. Back then, I was working in call centers, and for like someone being 17, I was making quite an amount of money. I always been like paying for my own tuition, paying for my books since I can remember. And with that all being said, there ain't no shame in my game. I'm proud of who I am as a person. Like 10 years ago, if you told me I would be running my own business, I would have been like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Because 10 years ago, I almost became homeless. Maybe I was homeless. You know what? I ain't finna talk about that shit right now because I got PTSD still from that, you know? But maybe, yeah. Nobody knew. Like, nobody knew except for my sister. She always had my back. Not even like the relationship I was in back then. My friends, my peers, nobody knew what I was going through. And the one thing I was required to do is to keep my faith in God because, you know, one thing about me, I'll never look like my problems. And the only thing that kept me high was faith. Having faith in the universe, having faith in God, because That was all I had. And nobody was there for me but my sister. That shit woke me up so bad, almost becoming homeless. It's not like I didn't have a place to go, but the options for me was like me returning in a negative, toxic environment. And for my mental health, that was just not it. Right now, we're 10 years further, and hey, bitch, we fucking made it. I'm not the type that's gonna flex my wealth like gimme, gimme, gimme. That's not me, you know? But what I am gonna do is take you along my journey. This is how it looks like when you're a self-made woman. And I already hear you think like, bitch, but what is it you do? Being a full-time bad bitch, fuck you mean? Duh. No, I'm kidding. I run a foundation along with my sister. It is meant to help our community go further. With this, a lot of things come. In a lot of situations, you gotta be the bigger person. A lot of ego has to be put to the side, which isn't always easy, I'm not gonna lie. At the end of the day, I know what my purpose is in life, and that is what I'm chasing, period. I'm gonna keep the details to myself still. I can show you better than I tell you. I know a lot of y'all be trying to play bitches like, she's scamming. Bitch, I'm not fucking scamming. Who the fuck am I finna scam? I don't play that game. Come on now. Are you done? Shit. Run them. It's been a yap session once again. I'm gonna wrap this up and we're gonna continue to the video. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and let's get back to the video.
When you look up on you, I mean that doggy side, copy whisper. So I take you the fire fever. If you can't fast and a vista. Billy P, when I pump on the post.
It is hard being an independent woman at times. Sometimes I'll be like, bro, I don't want to do this no more. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I feel abundant, super abundant. Abundant? Yeah. But these bags tried me today. The fuck? It was so heavy. I went to the city. I was actually planning to work behind a computer today, but my head was so full. I had to get out there, man. I really had to get out there. How do I tell this? Yesterday I heard from my sister that someone from my past has passed away, or from our past has passed away. And you know, this was someone I used to see like every other day since I was 15, 17, I don't know. For the last years, we wasn't really that tight, but it's still like, damn, life can be over in a flash. Like, that is so crazy. So I really had to do things to uplift my spirit, and that was just going outside, keeping the vibrations high. Even though the vibrations aren't that high, I gotta do stuff to keep it like even, you know? That doesn't make it any easier, especially for his family, his wife, children. I don't know, not even that old, like 38. What the fuck is 38? You know what the hardest thing is? I may be feeling it, but life continues, you know? And for other people that are related to that person, the realization that life continues, that kicks in so hard. I remember when my grandma passed away, I struggled and I was mad at the world because I was like, how the fuck out there living? Wow, my grandma just passed away. But yeah, that is life. So I did a little retail shopping, retail therapy, groceries, and I also went to Primark. And I'm gonna do a shopping haul, grocery haul for y'all because I haven't done one of those in a long time. So today was just for me to get oxygen through my brain and do things that give you energy. Because sometimes we need a break too, you know? Sometimes you wanna keep going. But sometimes you gotta give yourself time to let things sink in and go further from that. Let me put this off. I feel like I've been yapping. Have I been yapping? I went to Primark because I needed a new warm water bottle. Wow. And I got the pink one. Very cutesy, very demon. It's just like, I've heard that sentence so much that it's breathing me. It's suffocating me. Okay, so yeah, we got the pink one, and for the last season, I've really been into knitted things. I don't know what is up with me. This is it. It was on sale. It was like 10 bucks. This is gonna be so cute. Like, it's giving very summer, but if you're going like to dinner or having drinks and you put this on and you put a blazer over it, I think it's very cute. Like some baggy jeans you know, just keeping it very light. Hey, I've been trying to stay away from black because honestly, I have so many black clothes. If you want to look at my laundry pile, oh my god, the amount of black clothes. And I was like, no, I gotta stop. Like, I wanted to make a joke, but I'm not gonna make it because, you know, too soon. I was wearing so much black. It was like, bitch, are you a part of the Addams family? Because what the fuck? Why are you wearing so much black? So I was like, no, I gotta switch it up. And since then, I'm experimenting. You know, I still have black on, of course, but I try not to buy black, too much bullshit, too much black clothes anymore. So yeah, this is it. Primer, $10. Hey, what else do we got? Scrub gloves. And these are just for when you're showering and you're soaping. I don't know, I like the roughness from it. And when you do it, it also gets rid of all the dead cells. So I really like that. And this is my favorite lip oil. It's from Essence. I've been using it for like a year or something. My sister put me onto this and I don't do glosses no more. Like, this is what I do. This all I take. And if you have like black skin, bro, trust me, don't go buying everything now. Leave something for the bitches, please. So if you go buy one, just go buy one or two, you know? Don't go extra. Don't go being all greedy, buying 5, 10. Because you gotta leave something for the rest of us. Come on, are you mad? Buying fucking 5 lip oils. Not leaving anything for the rest of us. Are you mad? Here we have spinach, grapes. This is fake bread meat. Yeah, it's vegan. Sausage. Sausage, sausage, and mortadella. I also bought 2 of these pancakes. I love these. Actually, I can make these myself, but I haven't been having the time. This makes you go to the bathroom. So good. It's banana spelt. I'm gonna put the translation down here because I can't remember. Fake meat burgers. Bread, some eggs. I like to eat eggs in the morning because it's easy and I don't have that big of an appetite when it's like early in the morning. So yeah, I just boil eggs. The other one, over here we have corn. I couldn't remember if I had corn, yes or no, but I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna buy it. If I have, this is a spare. I always say that to myself, like, okay, I need to check this and that. But actually, when I think about it, I should check it immediately because I keep forgetting. Apparently, I don't learn, but I'm gonna learn the fuck. Here we just have water left over and a leftover smoothie. Just something I put into my bag in case I get hungry, but I didn't. Also, frog beans. I don't know. I'm gonna put the translation here because I don't know it by heart right now. And I'm gonna clean all this up, put it away, and maybe I'll work later today, but I'm not sure yet. Sometimes rest is productive too. When you feel tired or you feel drained, take a break. So I'm gonna get to it. See you in the next clip. Bye.
Anderen misschien voor het eerst. We zijn een confectieatelier voor upcycling. We bieden eigenlijk...
Start je daarmee? Hoe ga je daarmee beginnen? Wat dat betreft is echt gewoon een heel erg handig hulpmiddel. Oké, nou u ziet hier een aantal pijlen staan. Ondernemerschap, inkomstenbelasting, BTW en administratie. Er zijn ook
currently, as we speak, I am sick as a dog. So I hope y'all can hear me. But we're gonna make some tea and just chat a little bit about life. I'm doing quite better, you know. Yesterday my throat was fucking me up like all day and all night. I literally been up like all night. Is this okay? But bruh, oh my gosh, why is it still white? What the heck? Are we serious right now? But what was I saying? I don't even remember. Yeah, I wanted to chat a little bit with y'all about overcompensating, because I feel like that is a skill I've mastered for the last couple of years, or maybe my entire life, or so good. Just overdoing everything I do. I'm a Sun Leo, so I can be quite competitive already. I don't want to retrace everything back to race, but like living as a Black woman in a Western society, you become very good at overcompensating and trying to overdo it so big. I'm really not liking it. Right, I think like as a Black woman, you constantly feel the need to prove yourself. And if you look at social media, for example, they're really pushing this narrative of no days off. You need to keep going. And like, it's a combination of all those factors that make you want to overcompensate everything you do, in which it becomes like a trauma response or a defense mechanism, maybe, kinda. For example, you have people that are very indulged in cleaning. I don't know, it's like they clean their problems away. Just to give you an idea of what I'm talking about. Yeah, so as I became very good at overcompensating, because I just felt like that is what was expected of me. And as you do that, those things start to transfer in your real life. Kind of, was stuck right there. So yeah, overcompensating is just a very toxic skill that I've mastered over the years, and that is something I don't want to continue. Right now for work, I find myself in a lot of white spaces, and when I'm in those white spaces, I have to explain myself a lot. I wanted to say it's not being said, but it is actually being said. I get remarks like, but why you? Why are you the chosen one to stand up for your community or do this? And I'm like, why not, you know? At a certain point, when I gotta keep repeating myself like, oh, we had this and that and that, it becomes a little aggravating. Yeah, it becomes a little aggravating because I constantly, I don't know, that just indulges in constant, what the fuck? Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry for my language. Yeah, it just becomes like annoying that I constantly gotta explain why I am allowed within these white spaces. It just results in constantly wanting to do too much. Is this cool? Are you cool? Oh, is you cool? And as we speak, it's something I still struggle with, because becoming an entrepreneur isn't just something you do overnight. It's just a skill set that you develop and a lifestyle that you adapt yourself to. Oh my gosh, my nose is I'm so congested. I was just in the store and I was bent over and like this drop of snot just came out of my nose, and it was so embarrassing. It just fell on my car, but nobody saw it, but it was still kind of embarrassing. It was quite disgusting too, but hey, I can't help it. As I was saying, like, being an entrepreneur is like a skill set you develop over time. It isn't just something you do, and when I get into my work groove, I can get carried away. I want to do things fast sometimes, and when you're an entrepreneur, things don't go that fast, you know. And as y'all know, I struggle with PMDD, and to be honest, like, in the period that I get my period, that is the moment my body tells me like, bitch, you gotta rest. Being a woman is giving me the ability to take a step back and be like, you gotta rest, because rest is essential too. That overcompensating, I also did it when I was in college, went to university because I felt like it's not enough. I gotta over succeed, I gotta overachieve. When you put it together with ego, it's just very much, which is just fucked up. Damn, I needed this, man. I really needed this. And why I'm also saying that it can be like a black woman thing, because me and my sister had lunch recently, and my niece, her little daughter, and it was so cute and such, and she was stressing about the time, and she was like, yeah, we're not gonna have that much time, but yada yada yada. And I was like, you know what, just relax, we're enjoying the moment. We as women, especially as black women, we become so hyper aware of our existence. We gotta be hyper aware. At a certain point, you're just living in that state, and everything you do is a response to that. It isn't always easy. I'm just glad that I've seen now that it's just a toxic trait that I do not want to keep in my life forever, because why should I always overcompensate, you know? Why? For example, also with cleaning. When I used to clean, bitch, I used to clean my living room, my room, the bathroom, the toilet, just everything together, because I felt like that is what I'm supposed to do. It needs to get clean all in one day. Honestly, that's not realistic. That was just me indulging in the overcompensating. Even a few weeks ago, I was so indulgent in work. My body just said, you're being unhealthy physically, mentally, emotionally to yourself, because you're expecting too much of yourself. At a certain point, I just collapsed. I was just done. And it gave my body a whole reset in how to handle things in the future. You know, I know it's easier said than done, but the first step for us to go further in life is acknowledging what we're facing. We gotta become aware of what we're dealing with so we can improve in life. Yeah, basically. So that is just what I wanted to chat about with y'all. I'm glad we had this talk. Overly glad we had this talk. Did I already do this? I can't remember, bro. I'm also low-key hallucinating. Yeah, I already put... Bro, my head is really falling off of my body, so I think that is my cue. I'm gonna get some rest. I want to thank y'all for watching. I'm gonna hit the bed. Pray for me. Peace. Bye.